It's the end of summer, sort of. Do your chickens look like shit? Because mine do too. And there's a couple reasons for that. One is the stress of the heat, all the rain. It's been hard to dust bath. It's been hard to like sunbathe. It's hard to preen in these conditions. So feather condition and everything is just not really the greatest. But also we are coming into the time of year where everybody is about to start molting. Well, maybe not everybody. Molting happens over the course of a chicken's lifetime. They go through a couple different molts in their lifetime. Typically they'll go through a molt between like 6 and 8 weeks, and then around 12 weeks as they're aging and maturing. And then after that point, typically our chickens will go into molt maybe once a year, once every 2 years. Around 18 months is when the first potentially hard molt happens. And then they'll go through various molts around fall to winter time each year. The purpose of molting is to get rid of any like old, damaged, dirty feathers so that the chickens can grow in their nice thick down feather coat for winter time, and also for the roosters to look pretty. Like legitimately the roosters molt and grow in new beautiful vibrant feathers to help potentially attract a mate. Speaking of, how did we get it so wrong in humans? Like humans are like the only species where the women think that we have to flaunt ourselves to attract a mate, when literally like every other species it's the males who present themselves for the woman to choose them. Like what happened? Anyways, if your chickens are missing feathers for any reason, whether you had like a mite problem or whether you had a rough rooster or a feather plucker and the hens are missing feathers for any reason, oftentimes even if you remedy the problem, those feathers don't grow back until the chickens go through molt. It's just when their body is like instinctually reproducing and giving nutrients to feather regrowth. This is a natural process. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Things that you can do to help support your chickens while they're molting is maybe offer a higher protein supplement. There are feeds that are like Feather Fixer, they're higher protein feeds. I'm not sure that that's necessary. I prefer to just offer a supplement in addition to their regular layer feed. But things like mealworms, black oil sunflower seeds are high protein supplements. Some people opt to throw in some cat food in their chicken runs for their chickens to scratch at because that is also a higher protein feed. Whatever you do, don't stop giving your chickens their like regularly formulated layer pellets. They still need that. I'm just saying some protein in addition to their scientifically constructed chicken feed might be helpful. Molting typically lasts a couple weeks. Right around this time is when you're going to start to notice that there are like feathers everywhere. Like it literally looks like somebody was mauled, attacked in your chicken coop, and your chickens just look like shit. Like they look kind of, let me see if I can show you something. Well, that's rooster damage. This lady is starting to go through molt. You can see those feathers coming in on her shoulders right there. Those are new feathers. Do you see how she just looks kind of raggedy in comparison to like this hen right there? She's not raggedy. This chicken is molting. This chicken appears to be going through what is more of a soft molt. Soft molt means that it's just not quite as noticeable unless you know what you're looking for. And a hard molt looks like this. This is one of my buff Brahma hens from a couple years ago who went through like the hardest molt. And then this lady here looks like she's about to go through a pretty soft molt. You see those feathers up there on the tail, how they're just kind of ruffled. The feathers are appearing almost loose in my opinion, and that's because they are about to fall out and she will be molting. If you're in doubt, I am always happy to look at pictures and answer questions. You're welcome to message me on Facebook where you can send pictures and videos. There is a link here in my link tree. I also have a Patreon where I offer one-on-one support, and it's the easiest to contact me and get a response there. I also do one-on-one consultations. I also have a Patreon membership that includes one-on-one consultations. I do all of these things because I want to be able to offer the most help to y'all.